Well, while I've been in Cabo, some of my reprovisioning of Frog's Leap has been done by Panga, but a lot of it I've just been using my sup to get to and from the boat from shore, and I just put stuff in my backpack. I'm shooting this panorama, if you will, from the cockpit of Frog's Leap, and just look how many boats are underway for New Year's Eve. Getting ready to celebrate with some fireworks. And then all these lights as I pan across the most active part of the beach here in Cabo San Lucas. The voice you hear is the master of ceremonies at the Mango Deck, which is a bar on the beach here. And this guy, I mean, he's like the Energizer Bunny. He's every single day, the same shtick, but it's great. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And after this salvo, they raised the altitude of these bad boys. Yeah, now these things are exploding right on top of Frog's Leap. Yeah, towards the end of this fireworks show, I had to go inside the salon because all the fireworks were landing on me and they were hot. And I was afraid, well, that's why I was on the boat to begin with. I thought there was a chance the boat might catch on fire. And after the fireworks show, they did some formation drone flying. Yeah, I made some designs in the sky. Pretty cool. I was a big fan of the rock music and metal music when I was a youngster. And, you know, Karen and I made our first visit to Cabo San Lucas over 30 years ago. It was just after Sammy Hagar had built his Cabo Wabo cantina.
Dude, we're hanging out at Cabo.
It looked a lot different back then. Well, I described it to Taylor like, if you took a rock from the beach.
Oh yeah.
And you polished it for 30 years. That's what Sammy Hagar did with his bar, and it's stunning now. I mean, it really is something that you got to see if you come to Cabo San Lucas. Well, this is a cool little park that we found as we kind of strolled through the old town here in Cabo San Lucas. And co-located at this park is this cool Museum of Natural History. I particularly enjoyed this topographical representation of the Cape.
Looking for?
I need some screws that'll hold that pressure tank. Yeah, when you're a sailor, you're always thinking about the boat. Karen's at the airport heading back. I am heading to the port captain so I can check out and continue this adventure. That was an interesting piece of art. I mean, it looks like a metaphor or something. Who is the mule? And the beer probably isn't a metaphor for anything. It probably is what it is. Well, I've made this walk before when I checked in, and I'm making it again for the checkout. It's a weird feeling, to sail someplace, have your family visit, and then everything shifts back to adventure mode, and it's a trip. If you haven't experienced it, you should. This whole time's been this crazy emotional ride, so it's no different now. To find the port captain's office, I stopped by at IGY Marinas. They have this map, and it clearly shows where the port captain's office is. Well, Karen and Tay, they're at the airport, just boarded the plane, so they're headed home. I'm here still in Cabo San Lucas. I've got a few things that I need to attend to. I did a lot of reprovisioning from the sup, but also they have pangas that run to shore, so I could get some efficiencies that way. And I was paying 50 pesos, which is something like $2.50 to $3 per ride. It seemed fair to me, but I did a lot of it with the sup too, and my backpack. And I was hanging with fam, so I didn't want to spend a lot of time on the boat. I would just offload it. So there's a bunch of stuff in the V berth, and there's a bunch of stuff in the quarter berth that I just haven't stored yet. So Frog's Leap's not secured for sea. She's not ready to go yet. So I'm working on that, but also I want to do a little bit of preventative maintenance. Yeah, and I'm sure along the way I'll talk some more. So these little embers are all over the boat. I need to go clean them up tonight. They're like little buds or something, and they're all over the boat. Yeah, they're on the side, a bunch there. Yeah, so I gotta pick those up, and still gotta secure for sea. I gotta make a decision on this weather window. Do I make the run? It looks like I could be looking at maybe 12 to 14 knots right on the stem. It's the waves that get you more than the wind, anyway.